Hey, what's going on YouTube? BDK721. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a good week and looking forward to the weekend. No card show for me this weekend, so it'll be a nice relaxing couple of days away from the hobby. But I wanted to squeeze in one last video for the week for two reasons. One, I wanted to thank everybody who put me on their ballot for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. It was a tremendous honor to see my name so many times on ballots out there, especially people who have been supporting my channel for years now. So thank you guys for all of that support. I really appreciate it. It's a fun event. I get a kick out of it every year, and I enjoy connecting with new channels. In fact, I did a little calculation right before I started recording this video that I subscribed to 24 new channels just from that event. And it's a lot of content that I have to catch up on, but I'm really looking forward to getting to know some new people, some new channels out there. Even my channel, I think my subscription rate or the number of subscribers to my channel rose about, I think 25 or 30 subscribers. So that's pretty amazing for somebody like me that's been doing this for over 14 years. I love every aspect of that event. And I hope it continues into next year. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of you out there who put me on your ballot. I really appreciate it. So today I want to turn the camera around and show a couple of cards that I got for my Machado PC. But then I want to start ripping into this 2026 Top Series 1 hobby box that I purchased at the West Coast Card Show. I'm not going to do the whole box today. I think I'm just going to rip into maybe a third, maybe even half of the packs. I don't know yet. I'm going to see how it goes. And then I'll save the rest of it for another video. But I'm really anxious to see what's in here, as I did the mega box in my last video. So let's get into it. I'll be back in a sec. Thanks everyone for sticking around. I appreciate it. So I am going to show a couple cards for my Manny Machado collection. And for those of you that are new to my channel, and apparently there's like 25 of you out there right now, I focus on my primary PC, which is when I'm not doing my Topps Chrome set for the year, which happens in the second half of the year. I'm really focusing on my primary PC, which is a Manny Machado player collection. And on top of that, I am not a super high-end Machado collector. I do have several low-numbered autos and parallels in my collection of Machado, but I don't really focus on that part. I'm really more interested in the lower-end, mid-end numbered stuff of his in his universe. So there are several other Machado super collectors out there that I'm connected with, that I watch on a regular basis and share information with, that I can't compete with. And I enjoy just watching their collection grow. And I stay in my lane when it comes to the Machado universe. So I always love to show them on the channel here, just to keep you up to date on what I'm pulling in. So something like this is perfect for my collection. It's the green version of the Topps Archives from 2025. It actually, I think it's an insert from that set. Top Run Makers. It's cool on the back here. It talks about how Manny, for the years with the Padres, he's been a top run maker. And it goes through the calculation of this RPA stat, which is run produced average. So very interesting stuff. It's not your standard statistics that you see on the back of cards. So it was really interesting to see that. But just a cool looking card. Love that shot of him. It's a very popular photo of him in cards where he's at the plate waiting for a pitch. Numbered out of 99. Love the green parallels. Always love the green parallels. And similar to that is a card from 2015. This is the gold of the 1983 insert back in 2015, numbered out of 50. I think they've used the 1983 design in recent years, I want to say. I'm sure a lot of you out there, I think maybe, no, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they've used this design again as an insert, but this is a cool one from 2015. I don't have too many, probably about 60 to 70% of my collection of Manny right now is of him in a Padres uniform. So I'm trying to build up a little bit of him in an Orioles uniform, even though that's going to be a much more difficult task ahead of me. But I'm going to still try to do that. Okay, so those are the cards. That raises my total of Manny Machado cards probably into the 975 range. I'd have to look into that and see where I'm at on the total number of unique Machado cards that I have. But I think we're getting closer to the 1,000 card mark. So I'm getting excited about that. All right, on to this 2026 Top Series 1 Hobby Box. What I'm going to do to make this a little easier, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to open up this box, pull out the number of packs that I want to open for this video, and I will be back to do that for you. Okay, sit tight. Okay, so I opened up the box. I pulled out half of the packs. There's also the hobby exclusive, what is this, the silver pack that's in here, but I'm going to save that for the next video. So here are the other here's the other half of the packs. I'm going to put the silver pack in there and leave that for the next time I open up these packs. I'll probably do all of those in the next video. So I'll just open up. There's 10 packs here. I think there's 20, right? There's 20 in the hobby box. There's 12 cards in each pack. So we'll see if I get the hit in this half. That's why I'm saving the silver pack for next time, because if I do get the hit, then at least I'll have the silver pack to look forward to. So once again, here's the look of the new series this year. I quite like it, to be honest. I think it's going to look great in the chrome format with all the coloring. So I'm really looking forward to that later this year. Got a nice Gavin Sheets foil. Spending another year with us here in San Diego. Happy about that. Not too thrilled about the chant that the fans do when he comes to the plate, but it is what it is. And then let's see, anything in this pack. Just cool looking cards. Again, I like the way that they match up the coloring of the stitching and everything with the team colors, like the orange here for the Mets. Just cool stuff. Love that attention to detail that Topps will do. Got this Mizorowski. Not sure what kind of card that is. I have to look that up, that insert. I don't want to take up too much time. If you want to forward to the end, I'll do a little summary at the end of what was in what I got in these 10 packs. I think that's probably Kershaw's last card. That's a cool shot of him tipping his cap to the crowd, if that is in fact his last card in the Topps world. He was a Padres killer throughout his season. If you've ever looked up his stats and what he did against the San Diego Padres in his career, it's pretty amazing. The mega box that I opened, it's a cool 91 version of Arenado. The mega box that I opened in my last video really didn't produce too much. I did get a team logo card of a rookie player from the Rangers. So that was kind of cool, but it really didn't produce much else. Is it Ellie? And as I mentioned before, that Manny Machado is not in Series 1 for this year, so we'll be looking forward to Series 2 when it comes out later in the year. I think, what do they normally come out in June or July, somewhere in that time frame? There's a cool Jackie Robinson Profiles card by Ken Griffey Jr. Very cool. Talks a little bit about the player on the back. All right, only 4 more packs here. Haven't found anything great just quite yet. All right, this was the hobby box that I bought at the West Coast National. Talked all about buying hobby boxes or jumbo boxes or anything really unopened at shows like that versus on eBay, and the kind of price differences that you see. in my opinion, it's highly recommended that you do that if you can, versus buying it online. But I won't go into great detail. 91 of Scooble, who we will see opening day here in San Diego in about 4 weeks. 2 more packs. See if I can get maybe a foil card or something. There's Bobby Witt Jr. I've talked about him recently being my choice for MVP this year. Ooh, numbered out of 150 of Dubon. Blue foil. Look how shiny that thing is. Mauricio Dubon. Dubon? But man, there's a lot of shine on that card. That is really, really nice. That's numbered out of 150. 6 out of 150. Great hit there. Love that. I think he used to be on the Giants. Don't know what kind of season he had. Let's see, what does it say on the back here? Yeah, he played for the Giants. He's been with the Astros for 4 seasons. Last year, not that great. WAR of 1.8. All right, so nice hit out of the box already. That's a great shot of Mookie. Great shot of Jacob, too. That's some cool photos this year, I've noticed. And an all-star team, all-tops team outfielder of Juan Soto. Good looking card there. Sharp looking card. I wonder if there's parallels of this. It's really, really difficult seeing him in a Mets uniform. All right, so that's it for what I'm going to open up on the hobby box. I think I'll leave it at that. And we did get one nice hit out of it. So hopefully that means I still have, I'll put it in a sleeve after I get off the video here. Hopefully that means the autograph is still in here. I usually don't get autographs when I'm opening up these types of boxes, but one can hope. Cross your fingers. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. See ya.